Hello everybody and welcome back to Seaopolis. In this episode we set up ore tripling. Yes, so we can now triple our ores instead of just doubling them, which is way more beneficial. So I hope you enjoy. Okay, so today we are going to be ore tripling. Continuing on from where we left off last episode, making all of our things automated. This is going quite well. I currently have at the moment 1,000 of the ultimate alloy, 1,000 of the reinforced, and 1,000 of the infused alloy going at the moment. Because I want to have 1,000 of everything just to make sure I always have some. So, the first things we're going to need for ore tripling is, of course, an electrolytic separator. We need half the system we've got here. So we need this electrolytic separator, the sink, which I've got this ender tank, which is pulling out into it. But I think I might set up a separate sink with a max speed upgrade, so we always have water. This thing probably will be sufficient enough, but it's whatever. Yeah, so I'm just going to need an electrolytic separator, put that down, pumping into a purification chamber, pumping the oxygen out into the purification chamber, and then use the purification chamber to make the actual crystals, and then into the enrichment chamber, and then into a crusher, and then enrichment chamber, and then it gets smelted. Which is another thing is I want to make an extremely fast furnace. Now, I know we could make a smelting factory, which I've got right here, the ultimate one, which does 9 things at once. I want to make this a premium one, and I'll explain that why in a second. But let's start by making ourselves the actual machine parts. So let's go to our mechanism, and we have this gas upgrade that we made when we made our power upgrade, which is increasing the efficiency of the machine. So what we need to do is come down to oh, is this thing not searched? Okay, I need to do that. At mechanism, we need to make ourselves an electrolytic separator, which is this guy here. We're going to need ourselves a purification chamber. So where's that? We could also do 5 times ore trip if we wanted to, but I don't think there's any point in doing that. Pressurized reaction, no, not the reaction chamber. Where's the purification chamber? I know it's just a square block. Let's see, chamber. Chemical injection, enrichment. There it is, purification chamber. There we go. So then we need that one, and then we're going to need ourselves a crusher. So let's grab ourselves crusher, which is this guy right here. No, that's a combiner. There's the crusher. So we need to make ourselves 2 of these guys. So we need copper gears. So let's make ourselves 2 copper gears. So crusher, this. So that's 1 pulverizer. We need to make another set of those. Give it a second, and it should be done. Here we go. And now what we need to do is make ourselves 2 of these. There we go. So we got a crusher. Now we need to make ourselves an enrichment chamber, which is this guy right here. So we need to make ourselves another 3 crushers. You know what? I'm going to make a quick crafting recipe for all these things, because these things are so annoying to make. So everything is exact. Okay, I have a crafting recipe for that. The only thing I don't have a crafting recipe for is this guy, because he needs to be poured out by a casting table. That's actually a bad thing. Hopefully I have enough of them to make it. We'll have to see. Alright, so do this, and yeah, so I should be able to make crushers now. And now I want the enrichment chamber. So, enrichment chamber. How do I... There we go. Do that, and now we need to tell it how to make steel casing, and make sure it uses the right type of steel. We don't actually have much steel at all. Actually, in fact, we don't actually have any steel. Okay, so we want to make steel here. So steel essence to make this steel. There we go. And then we want to use this steel with the thing. So we need to make some of this. So steel casing, steel essence. There we go. And now we make the actual steel frame. There we are. So this will be most of all the crafting recipes, I think. So let's see if we can craft ourselves another enrichment chamber. Enrich, start. It says it has everything. Craft. Will it make it? If we have a look up here in the crafting monitor, oh, according to that, it's done. All right, perfect. Now we've got everything. That was easy enough. All right, so let's get started. So, electrolytic separator. So, let's get this guy here. We just need some bronze, which we can request. So, bronze. I think I made a crafting recipe for bronze. Yeah, I did. So, I made 6. There we go. So, that makes electrolytic separator. And all we need now is the purification chamber, which requires another enrichment chamber. So, let's control click and make another one. Wait for it to craft. I could just put this enrichment chamber in here for now, and then we'll just grab out the other enrichment chamber when it's crafted. Oh, it's done. Perfect. So let's grab the ender tank. So if we look up tank, which one has the water in it? What color is it? I think I just made it all blue, didn't I? I did. All right, so we have the option of just grabbing out some blue wool, which we do have. So do this. So we always have a blue one that has water in it. Okay, so we could put this right here. Okay. Actually, would this thing have enough extract if I was to auto eject out like that? Might not. Let me grab some pipes and grab a advanced pipe upgrade. That should be enough. All right, let me replace this here and put this guy right. Actually, I could just put it there and leave that in the corner there. That could work. And just do that. There we go. So what we need to do is side configuration, remove everything. No items. The gas is what we want. We want oxygen coming out the right. Fluids, we'll just have it input on the left and energy any side. We'll set this guy up to extract. And he's running now because he was charging in my inventory. And now everything should be pumping out into here. Then it should keep up with the power now. Let's grab ourselves some cable because we're going to run cable under the ground here now. So if we just run this across like that, we should be able to put that there. Grab ourselves a point. Point. There we are. And put the point right here. Come up, and we should be good to go. So now, purification chamber is going to go right here. Yeah. So I need a gas pipe now. So pipe, I should have some gas pipes. This should work. I know I could use all the mechanism stuff, but I'm actually in love with this easy pipes mod. It's so good. So this guy should be pulling out the oxygen. Yes. And what I'll do is I'll add this upgrade onto it just to make sure it runs smoothly. And now what we need to do is grab ourselves the enrichment chamber. No, not the enrichment chamber, the crusher. And then the enrichment chamber, and then we'll have it outputting into a furnace. So, purification chamber. Configure the sides. We want items coming in the top and outputting on the right. Then, actually, we might also have to put it coming in the back then as well, because we'll have the crushed ore from the sieving, and then we'll also have the other type of ores from our laser drill behind us. So let's do the back then as well. So input. There we go. So here, then we want input on the left, output on the right, auto eject on, turn on auto eject. And then here, input, output, right side, auto eject on. And then we just get ourselves this furnace now. So we look up furnace. So we have a couple of type of furnaces. We have the energized smelter. We've got a redstone furnace. We've got a regular furnace. But we've also got these mystical agriculture furnaces. So if we were to upgrade straight to Inferium, cooking speed is already up 120% and fuel efficiency is 100%. Then we have the Prudentium, which is 160%, 250, 690, and then 4000% smelting speed. I want to make this one because it will actually smelt things incredibly fast, which will make for crafting other things later on, like needing glass and all that. Actually, can I use glass in this thing? I actually don't think I can. I might need to set this guy up for only smelting glass, and everything else will be using this Supremium furnace. Right, let's make a crafting recipe for it because this is going to be a long process to craft. Right, so I've got all the furnace patterns made now, but there's one other thing is, because all of our essence at the moment is being converted into Supremium, we need to actually now uncraft it back. So what we need to do is to make the Imperium one, we're going to have to tell it how to make it. So we just want to uncraft one-to-one like that. And then we do the same here. So make this one. So that will be done like this. And then we use that one to make this one. Where is it? There it is. That one. And now we're out of patterns. So we need to make ourselves more patterns now. How many can we make? A full stack. All right, good. So that one. And okay, so we got this. Make sure we got them all lined up so we know which ones we got. And all that's left now is to make the Prudentium. Or not Prudentium, Inferium. Made like this. Alright, so that should be everything now. So if we were to put all the furnace parts, all the essence, the blocks, and then the ingots, and then the prosperity ingot, we should be able to request one supremium furnace. Will it work? This thing should tell us that it's done crafting. Oh, and it is done. Alright, perfect. So what we can do then is... did I not run the power cable all the way over? I guess not. So cable to here. So what I need to do then is grab ourselves some planks, because I need to fill back in the floor. Planks right there, and then what we're going to do is the premium furnace is going to go right here. Then what I'm going to grab is a cable, just regular refined storage cables. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the cable all the way across the back and then come up the side here. So import, or export I should say, export cable. We're actually going to need another one of these. So export, and make another one of these ones. There we go. So 2 exports. So you go on the top, and I'm going to have to put a second one on the back of this one now as well. We don't need any cable on top of these ones because, well, everything's getting pumped into this and processed out and then into this guy. What we want to do now is grab ourselves a chest. This one, the way I'm going to do this is going to make it so that our processing speed is going to be so much faster. What I want to do is put a chest on the top right here. And 1 block above it, because then I'm going to grab myself a pipe, an item pipe with this advanced pipe upgrade. Then, actually, this ultimate pipe might be the best option to use because of how fast this furnace is going to smelt. So if I put this right here, set this guy up to extract, and put the pipe upgrade inside. Then I'll grab myself a crafter. So let's make, I should set up a crafting recipe for this guy now. So let me do that quickly. Alright, so that's all the crafters. I made all the way up to the diamond, or the diamond one, and I made all the different parts for it. So this should allow us just to craft ourselves a quick diamond crafter. Hopefully. There we go. And now if we come down and then put this on top. There we go. So cable, I'm just going to run this across like this and then down. And if we come out now and go around and link this cable up. Alright, now that we're on the back, we can put this exporter on the back and then put this cable. Oh, where did it go? I must have put it away to make more. So this will go on the back here. There we go. And the only thing we need to do now is look up ore and just put one of every ore inside it. So if I can just reach there, actually I can fly, so it'd be fine. So ore, so we want to start with iron, gold. We don't need coal. All the ores that process down into other things. So let's see, is there any other ores? Maybe I should stop the other thing from exporting and make sure I have all the ores I need. Okay, while we're waiting for this thing to mine up all the ores we need, we can start doing this right now. So if we look at all the crushed ores, we can just start by putting all the different crushed ores in. So it's the ore chunk. And all we have to do is just add every single one in. There we go. So there are all the ore chunks. And you can see everything's extremely slow at the moment because, well, we need to actually speed it up now. So if we look up installer, we need to make ourselves a couple of these installers now. So I need to actually make a couple of these basic ones. Actually, I should probably just set up a crafting recipe for making all these installers. Automate everything while we can. Why not? That. And then we need this. And then we're going to need this one. And then we're going to need this one. And it's all using oak planks, which is good. And I should tell it how to make oak planks. Wrong wood. We just need regular oak planks, not the giant logs. Oak log, 4 planks, done. Right, so the other thing now we need to tell it how to make is each one of these different circuits. So that one, we're going to need ourselves the elite one. And we're going to need ourselves the ultimate one. There we go. That should be everything. So all of those in there. And now what we just look up is 3 of these. And then we're going to need 3 advanced ones. And then 3 ultimate ones. And then 3 reinforced ones and then 3 ultimate ones. There we go. That's all of our things. Makes it so much easier to craft them now. So let's see. So 1, 2, 3, and then advanced, and then we need elite, and then ultimate. There we go. So turn on auto sort, and then what I'll do is I'll grab myself a pipe, an item pipe, and I will set this guy up to extract. Now this guy is going to be filling up with the items, correct? No. Does it only input the top? Okay, so it only inputs into the top. So it's a good thing I have this cable coming down here. Anyway, I need to input fuel into it now. Can I input fuel through the back, I'm hoping? Because I need to give this thing coal constantly. So let me see if I come down here. Will I be able to input coal in the back? If not, it doesn't have to go in the side. Because I can do the side if I have to. Because I can just pull the items out the top and across like that. So let's see. Let's grab ourselves an exporter. So export. There we go. And all we need to do right now is a little bit more cable. And then put export. And then come down and then run this across. Grab some coal, which we have 800,000 of. So coal. Okay, coal can go in the back. That's good. Let's just grab ourselves some speed upgrades. And we shouldn't have to worry about stack upgrades. Because once it has enough speed upgrades, yeah, it should stay full. And all we need to do now is tell it to export out into an ender chest, which will go into our system. Or we could set up a stack import upgrade. But I think exporting out to an ender chest should be perfectly fine. Actually, you know what? I'll just use the importer. So import. Alright, so importer. Come down here. Put that there. Why aren't you connected? Oh, because it's technically not connected there. Cable. Break the glass. Put it there. There we go. Now everything's connected. Now just grab the other bit of cable and run it down. And now it should be sucking everything out slowly. Oh, I think I need a filtered input because it's sucking out the coal right now. If I say blacklist coal. Does it stop pulling out coal? It's not pulling out the ores, which is weird. Do the ores have to be pulled out through the bottom, maybe? Could that be it? Because if that's the case, I can just do it from the outside. It's actually a lot easier. Let me try it. So run a cable over. Importer. Okay, so it comes out the bottom. So items in the top, coal in the back, items out the bottom. That's actually not that bad. So stack upgrade, because I'm going to need a stack upgrade, and then speed upgrades, because this thing is going to smelt things incredibly fast. So I need all the speed I can, sucking everything out. Yep, done and done. All right, perfect. So this thing is fully set up now. All I need to do is add just a bunch of speed upgrades onto these machines, and we should be good to go. Let me just fill up this, and just 3 and then 4. Let's add all the speed upgrades to these. There we go. And then we just grab ourselves some energy upgrades. Do we have any gold dust? Gold. I don't think so. So I need to crush up some gold dust here. The only other thing we need to do is get that gas upgrade. Now, I don't know how many I can put into one. Like, does it only take one gas upgrade? Okay, so it definitely does go in. So gas. Amounts 1 out of 8. Okay, so I can increase the efficiency really high. Dumping excess hydrogen. I forgot to tick that. So this thing is only going to be slowly producing because I didn't... Did I add speed upgrades onto this thing? I did. Oh god, our power issue is not holding up. How's our point doing here? It is pulling out enough. Like, we're producing, I think, more than we're actually pulling. But the cable can't hold enough. Oh wait, no, it's back up to normal now. Okay, I think we might be good now. And the good thing about this furnace is that the coal efficiency is so high, like, it burns maybe like nearly a stack of things before it uses one piece of coal. Good. Oh wait, no, energy. I forgot to make those. Alright, 4 then. So, energy, energy, and then the last energy. There we go. So now, I have a couple of patterns that I made, which are these ones here. These guys are to smelt down the raw processors into the actual raw processor components. Reason being is that I will be soon making 4 of the max tier storage parts, which I've got one in here, the 16,000K. I'm going to need 4 of the parts of this to be able to make the creative one near the end of the series. And I probably need to make another netherite crafter. This thing's actually quite full. But how are we doing now in the other ores? Have we dug up enough ores to fill in the entire system? So, osmium, lead, uranium, copper, tin, yellowite, tin. Wait, is that 2 different tins? Ooh. Aluminium, iridium, copper, silver, nickel. No. We should have a total of about 15 different ores. But I also think there's different multiple variants of it, so we need to be careful of that then as well. But whenever ore doesn't get processed up, I can just eventually move it into here, so it's not that big of a deal. So everything should be getting pumped out, which is great. All I need to do now is grab some speed upgrades. And do I need a stack upgrade? Probably not. So speed upgrades and some speed upgrades into here, just to make sure everything is getting pumped out at once, which is exactly what we want. Why aren't those things getting pulled out? Can uranium dust not be smelted in a regular furnace? It can. So why isn't it being pulled out? What about this aluminium dust? Can it not be smelted? It can, but it won't be smelted in this furnace. Why is that? Okay, it can be smelted, but for some reason it's not actually being pulled out. Unless it's because it's pulling out here first, and this thing is... Oh, because it's 4 items at a time. I forgot about that. I just need to add a pipe upgrade onto it, it'll be fine. You know what? This thing actually isn't going as fast as I thought it did. This furnace does not look like it's going fast. Unless it is, and it only looks like it's going slow because the items are getting pulled out faster than the thing looks like it's smelting. I'll have to keep my eye on this and see how fast it goes, because this doesn't look like it's keeping up that well. So we'll have to see. So we have a few minutes left, so let's get to work on doing the one last thing that I wanted to do last episode, which was make a load of crafters and turn all the essence into usable resources. So I think actually I'm better off auto-crafting the crafters. So let's look up crafter. And we need the tier 3 one. So start with tier 1. So we'll look up this, that, and we need to tell it how to make this. I just need to get regular oak planks, I guess. So regular oak planks to make that, and then crafter. Alright, so redstone torches. They like that. And I think that's actually everything except for the machine frame now. So machine frame is made like this, which is one other issue because we don't actually have auto crafting for simple machine frames. Okay, slight change of plan. We're not going to do the crafter. We're going to set up simple machine frame automation. I'll still put these in here because I will need them. We might do the auto crafting of the essence now in the start of next episode. Let's start by doing this. We need this dissolution chamber and this guy. You are going to flood the base now, so I just need some glass. And put this back. Here we go. Alright, come down here. And I'm going to set this up in the corner here. So what I want to do is dissolution chamber. Actually, not right there. Which sides can I input in? I want to input on the top and output on the right. Is that correct? Yeah, so I'll put it here. So, input fluids from the back. So, the back is here. So, pull and disable everything else. Output is going to be on the left side. So, push and then do all that. Input items are just going to be in the top. Pull. There we go. So, tank right here. Turn it on so it pumps into there. Let me grab some cable so I can power the thing. Can I power it from the back here? Can I break this piece of glass? There we go. And that there. And is it connected? No, I need to go outside and do it. Alright, so we need ourselves a crafter. So let's make ourselves a quick gold diamond crafter. And then what we need to do is go upstairs and make the pattern. So I want to put this guy right here facing down. Nope. Wrench. Point him down. There we go. And then I need to just grab myself an importer. Put it there and then just grab some cable. And now he's connected in, so he'll pull out everything that's in there. Right, so if we come upstairs to the pattern thing, we need to tell it how to make this. So everything is correct. Yes. Okay, so it has the recipe on how to make steel casing. Pity machine frames are made like this. Okay. I should probably tell it to make plastic like that then as well. Do I actually have rubber growing? I do have rubber essence growing. Okay, so I just need to tell it how to make each one. There we go. So all this into this one. And then this one will go downstairs into this guy. So let's see. Simple machine frame. Craft 1. I have it set up to craft with latex. I need to remove the latex option. To do that, I'm going to have to input all the components manually. So that's going to be annoying. But it needs 2 iron. We're going to need a... Let me go to simple... Or yeah, the simple machine frame. So simple machine frame. Where does it say where that is? So doing that, it says it wants the latex. But if I say remove the iron and put the iron back with 1. Does it still say the latex? Yeah, it does. Okay, so that's not good. Okay, so 2 iron. We're going to need... Actually, let me just pull out all the ingredients. That should be easy enough. Alright, so there's all the ingredients. Clear these patterns and put them back. Clear this so there's nothing. And then we'll just add plastics, pity machine frame, nether brick, iron, and steel casing. And that will make a simple... So if we just look up simple... We can pull it out and drop it in there. And there we go. So that will make that. Come down. Pump it in here. And now if we say craft us 10 of these, will it work? And if we lock the recipe, it won't input 2 things than 1 by accident. Right, so that is working. All we need now is some speed upgrades. Because this thing is actually very slow. Yes, it's working now. Alright, perfect. So we got ore tripling and we got the dissolution chamber making us simple machine frames. So next episode, we'll probably work on upgrading power now, but we'll still do a little bit more automation at the start of the next episode doing that and maybe setting up. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? In between this episode and next episode, I'm going to set up the other 2 dissolution chambers, making the next tiers of these machine frames so that we don't it's not too difficult and we won't have to worry about it later on. And then start next episode, I will set up all the tier crafters. Or maybe I'll just do it in between episodes as well. You know what? Actually, I'm going to do that. I'm going to set up the other 2 dissolution chambers. And there's all these tier 3 crafters with all the essence crafting by next episode. And then next... Yeah. So then next episode, we will upgrade this power. Like, I think we're actually still okay. We're pulling out about 20,000. Which this thing is inputting more than that. Because this guy is burning at a rate of 40,000. And all we have to do, this thing is so much of this ethylene built up. I can upgrade this pipe so it holds a couple million and just add another gas burner generator onto it. So maybe we won't have to worry about power for a while. You know what I'll do? I'll set up bigger and better power storage. Because we're going to need to set up the evaporation towers for making lithium for now later on, because lithium ingots are going to be needed for the ultimate ingot. So I'm going to end it there. Hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. Hope to see you on the next episode. So without further ado, goodbye.